Assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome to the third episode of Join the Clan. My name, as well as your host, is Ahmed Kabir Chaion, and I work as the head of business at IT Clan PT. A familiar face, you can say, because every time you hear me talking, and I talk for a long, long time. But apart from all those stuff, let me welcome all of you after a few weeks gap. We're back again with it yet another episode, and this time today we have titled to put spotlight on something which is itself is known as spotlight. In Bengali, we say Drishti, and an organization which puts spotlight on many different aspects of the society is known as Drishty Chittagong, which recently successfully have organized Drishty Chittagong Junior Model United Nations 2021. And with me, I have today two of the core organizers, the Secretary General Munna Majumder and the Director General Sumaiya Islam, who have been there all throughout the event, from pre-event to post-event, which it's my honor to welcome them to the show. So Munna, Sumaiya, how are you all doing?
I'm fine, good way. What about you?
Hello, Bhaiya.
Hello, I'm doing well as
Yeah,
well.
thank you.
Had to endure the rush of the city, the traffic, and everything, but I've survived and I'm here in front of you. So let me give you the floor first. Let me ask Munna, who has successfully completed Dcjmu in 2021, which was the fifth season, as the Secretary General. So Munna, would you kindly introduce yourself, please?
Hello, I'm myself Munna Majumder. I have done with my graduation in computer science and engineering from East Delta University and at 2019. Now I am currently serving as a finance secretary at Drishty Chittagong. And all of you know, this year, this is Dcjmun 2021, I was playing the role as a secretary general.
Great. Thank you so much. We also have the Iron Lady, the Director General, Sumaiya Islam, with us. So, Sumaiya, would you kindly introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Chanta, for giving me that opportunity to join with you in this show. So, hello, everyone. I'm Sumaiya Islam. I have completed my LLB honors from Southern University, Bangladesh, and currently I'm doing my LLM from South Asian University. And I'm serving as Deputy Secretary at Drishti Chittagong. And in 2000 in Dcjmun in 2021, I have the role of Director General. That's all about me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sumaiya. It's my pleasure actually to have this forum right now that we're having, and it's just an informal discussion. We know that we've had an amazing time just couple weeks ago with the kids, with the future leaders of tomorrow in the heart of the port city, Chittagong. So let's start with the discussion. And um, first, I want to hear from Munna. If you could tell me what does Drishti does actually? Give us an introduction of Drishti Chittagong.
Okay, thank you, Bhaiya. District Chittagong is basically an educational and organization which was organizing many kind of events like brainstorming, business idea contest, which is debate festival, and debate is our main things. Many all of the students and peoples from Bangladesh, knowing the District Chittagong as well as our debate activity. So besides, along with this, we are organizing MUN Modern United Nations Conference, recitation festival, maths festival, so many other activities. So and recently we are going to organize Drishti Adda, which are most of the prominent peoples are coming in there, so in front of the people, in front of us. So we are discussing with them their childhood activities, their struggling, their activities in the future, and this kind of renowned person are present here, which is our Drishti Adda. So basically, Drishti Chittagong was founded in 1992, almost 30 years. We are going to organize 30 years of celebration in February 2022, and the founder of Mr. Masud Bokul was the president, and is now our president is the Drishti Chittagong. So some of the people, Masud Bokul, Saif Chaudhary, and Koshraful Haq Shehzad, and Rashidul Amir Rashid, so many people are the founder leader of the District Chittagong. So By this way, we in these 13 years, 30 years, we are going to so kind of social activities like educational and organization, so many events. So basically, this is the Drishti Chittagong organized all over the year.
Great. It's been almost 30 years in the making, and it feels in every single event that you come up with and promote and actually execute that there is a level of support. And I was there, I personally experienced the level of hospitality, the perfection, everything that you've delivered. And we're going to talk about MUN a bit later. Let me hear from Sumaiya now. Sumaiya, what made you join Drishti?
Okay, so first of all, I would like to thank my seniors from my university. Firstly, I came to know about Drishty Chittagong from my debate senior. Actually, I was a member of Southern University Bangladesh Debating Society. Now I am serving as general secretary of that organization. So one day I saw that Mr. Oniban Borua and Mr. Bhaiya Drishti Chittagong, and I was very curious, and then I asked Bhaiya, what is Drishti Chittagong and what is debate festival? So then they like see that Drishti Chittagong is the one of the biggest organization in Bangladesh who work for debate. As I was very like interested in debate, so I have the courage and I have the like interest to join Drishti and to know about Drishti, that what Drishti actually works. So then I went to Drishti's office and I saw so many people who were working relentlessly for just an event. Then I found myself that okay, I have to join that there, and I have to build up my leadership also, my leadership quality also. Then okay, that's the way I joined Drishti, and I joined in 2017, and till now I have like learned so many things. I have learned that how to organize an event, how to like communicate with the people, and how to manage an event. Even if you have you have so many difficulties, but you have to face the difficulties, and like you have to face the difficulties and solve the problems within your opportunity and within your limits. So that is what Drishti taught me during these years, and I'm thankful to Drishti for for this actually.
Obviously, Sumaya, a lot of the people in their university days want opportunities to have a critical experience about organizing and other aspects of life. So I'm sure you're definitely being benefited and getting invaluable experience from your journey with Drishti Chittagong. So let me go back to Munna now and talk about the people who are supporting the backbone, the founders. I remember when the closing ceremony was happening, almost 15 to 20 people showed up who were in their own rights successful, established, and they have their own persona, their profile. People follow them. There are many people who are supporting you. And I just want to know from you, when you talk to your seniors, when you face an obstacle, how do you get support and what level of support do they provide you?
Thank you, Maya, again. Actually, all of you know that in this pandemic situation, we are facing a lots of problem because all of the schools are closed. Students are not going to going to school. So in this side, when we are planning to organize Dcjmun 2021, in the we are planning to back with its fifth session. So the first man who is supporting us from the core of heart, who the people is Masud Bokul, the president of Drishti Chittagong. This guy was really giving us amazing support. And besides this, so of us, our seniors, our General Secretary Sabir Shah, Organizing Secretary Kaji Arfat, these two people are behind the scene, and one of the other people, which is Saifuddin Munna. So they are giving us encourage and supporting us. And from the organizing and the on the 1 month, last 1 month, basically my team member, which is almost 18 team members in my team. So Sumaya Islam, so, who is my director general, they are doing lots of work to support me and my team, my USG Under Secretary General. Especially, I would like to mention the one name, and I would like to thank from core of my heart, Mr. Abu Sayen, who is Under Secretary General, Media and Documentation. Man, this guy was really, really amazing to support us by all kind of creating graphics design, creative works. And besides, along with our Under Secretary General of Delegate Affairs, Hussein Sami, then USG of Venue Management, Tanbir Jaber, and another USG, Sakot Hussein Majumder, also supporting us. So then we have a 7 directors under the USG. So they are also working lots of work. So we are facing this problem, the kind of problems, and finally we are going to we able to success this organization, this event, and successfully, and by the grace of Almighty. So these people are behind with us.
Right. And as I mentioned that they have their own achievements, it's a great network to have. Someone is established in, like certain business field and someone has expertise in another field. So that makes collaboration easy for juniors like you. Let me go back to Sumaiya again. And Sumaiya, I want to talk about the team, your secretariat team. I noticed you did not have a lot of member in your team, but you still had about 150 or 200 delegates, right? But overall, we should say that there were 200 participants. There were delegates, there were volunteers, there were executive board members, and there were guests. So about 200 people participate in 3-day long event. How did the two of you manage the team, and how did you make sure that everything is distributed, all the tasks is distributed with so many few people in the team? You did not have a lot of team members. So Sumaiya.
Okay, so first thing I would like to say that what makes Drishti unique, it is the unity of the people among people. That okay, we know that we are not in much in number, but we know that what the qualifications and what the potentials of us. So yes, though we didn't have any for 15 to 20 secretariat in our secretariat, but okay, the people who was in the body of secretariat, they worked really hard. Like they were so much cooperative, so that we could manage very easily the work. We have the unit for hospitality, we have the unit for delegate affairs, but they were not limited to their post actually. The USG delegate also worked in food and hospitality. Then the food and hospitality USG also worked in delegate affairs. So yes, that is the main thing actually. We would like to say that yes, that makes Drishty Chittagong, or that makes this Dcjmun unity and the cooperation made the event successful.
Right. I think unity is very important. There's a lot that young minds can learn from what you have achieved as organizers. So now we're gonna watch a very short video about Drishty Chittagong, and this video will let our viewers know what Drishti actually does. In the meantime, I urge both of you to share the live video link so that your followers, your viewers can also join in. So I'm going to play a short video. Stay on the background if you mind. So here's a short video for our viewers detailing about Drishty Chittagong.
Chittagong, our beloved city Chittagong, is a city of many hopes, aspirations, and dreams. The fascinating corners of this city inspire its people, especially the youth, to dream beyond their imagination. To turn this dream into reality, Drishty Chittagong incepted its journey on 22nd February 1992 with a group of young dreamers having the vision of stepping into a realm where the enthusiast wanderers will attain revolutionary achievement in the advancement of our civilization and an improvement in the quality of life. Drishty Chittagong is a platform for the young generation of Bangladesh, created for the purpose of instilling values and increasing creative capabilities. This organization has been working relentlessly to build a prosperous and thriving Bangladesh. Initially, it started with recitation, but now it also promotes debate as a popular means of extracurricular activity to enhance the standard of education, focusing on all levels of student from school, college, and universities around the country. Through the power of speech, it has been working to spread the ideals of our father of nation Bangabandhu, the inspiration of liberation war, and the envisionment of a rejuvenated Bangladesh within the future generations. Drishty Chittagong has passed its successful 29 years under the supervision of excellent leaders. Drishty Chittagong organized their first debate festival inaugurated by the present president and an ex-deputy speaker, Advocate Abdul Hamid, to familiarize the students with different trends of debate. Moreover, it has taken many debate initiatives like the debate festival and debate competition. For the purpose of training youth, Drishty Chittagong initiated debate schooling in the name of Drishti School of Debate from 2005 and has already completed its 25th batch. Besides, Drishti regularly organizes quiz competition and science festival with a view to focusing attention on scientific talents among the youth. Also, Drishti regularly publishes Jukti Bodh and Phoenix. With the aim of forming diplomatic vision among the young minds, Drishti started Junior Model United Nations in 2015, where participants from both school and college represent different countries addressing different global issues with constructive diplomacy. After Dhaka, it is the only successful Junior Model United Nations in Bangladesh. In addition to build up youth with ideas and innovation, Drishty Chittagong has started the Brainstorming Business Idea Contest from 2010. In this contest, young students from different disciplines and institutions come up with various creative business ideas. Drishti not only allows young generation to dream big, but also shows the right direction on achieving those dreams. Their dreams revolve around the advancement of Chittagong and its upcoming generations. Drishti has become a brand of positivity as it always creates a room for positive thinking among the youth and directs them towards a future where they are lauded for their courage, brilliance, achievements, and empowering mindset.
All right, so that was our video that details and enlightens us on what Drishti actually does, and Drishty Chittagong to be specific. So let us talk about the MUN now. And we're almost at the halfway of our discussion. Talking about model event, and for viewers to add some context, debate and model event are two different stuff. I mean, there's definitive differences, and they are not just different in their aspect, in the way they proceed. There's lots of different reasons why debate and MUN differ from each other, and they both give something unique to the mix. Meaning, if you are a debater, you have unique traits that you can earn. If you are a munner, you can earn some other unique traits which cannot be found in debate. So, talking about model event conference and specifically the word junior. So my question is to Munna, why junior model event?
Okay, I agree with you, Bhaiya, in this point. Debate and MUN is totally different. So in the 2015, for the first time, Drishty Chittagong organized their first MUN. And all of you know that this is the unique for this point, for this reason, which is Drishty Chittagong is the first organization which hosted the school level man outside Dhaka, and it's exclusively class 6 to 12 grade. So this is the junior MUN. Drishty Chittagong is going to planning to for the young minds who can change the society. So we believe that young minds from their childhood from their is early stage of education. They are changing to they are wanting to change the society. So that's why Drishti Chittagong we are planning to organize this kind of MUN, which is the for the first time the junior MUN named Dcjmun 2021 for only for the school level student who are learning their diplomacy, negotiation, their lobbying, their diplomat norms, and their obviously debating skill along with. So they are learning all the a burst of thinking, a burst of point where will be they are learning from junior MUN. So we believe that MUN is one of the most finest thing where students are involving in their from their early childhood, and there is a junior MUN as a junior MUN is helping as they are if they want to do something for in the future for the world. So I think junior MUN is the best option, and for this why in the over the last 6 years, Drishti is organization is the first organization which is organized school level man outside Dhaka.
Right. When I look back, say till since 2015, you have had 5 different editions of Model Event conferences. Even though it's junior level MUN, you've had executive board members and names who are prominent one in the country. Names such as Junaid Kaushik Chaudhry, your previous national consultant, Refat bin Rafi Reza. I just noticed Samin Hassan, Asif Ahmed Tonmoy, Meheja bin Hai. These are like prominent names among the Bangladeshi manners. And these are names that are pretty much, adored in almost every different national level MUN conferences. Now, why do you think it's important to bring such level of manners for young minds? Rather, we see that the tradition is that they tend to go for university level MUNs more. How do you manage getting prominent manners for Drishti Chittagong Junior MUN? I want to hear from Munna.
Okay, basically, Drishti Chittagong never ever compromise with their quality, and we are ensure that the which students are learning so many lots of things from our executive board members. As executive board member is the basically heart of this session, as a MUN is the learning platform. So that's why we are planning that we are always ensure that the executive board member is also dynamic, enthusiastic, and prominent manners. And we are then in this way we are our one of the member Junaid Kaushik Chaudhary Bhaiya, he is the joint secretary of Drishti Chittagong, he was helping us to manage this sort of thing. And this year also we want to thanks especially you, Ahmed Kabir Chaion Bhaiya. You are also on the member of our executive board members on this year. All of these people are helping us. So behind the scenes, we are managing in this way this kind of prominent manners. We are able to manage this kind of prominent manners by helping of all kind of our seniors and all kind of manners who are the experienced and who are known figure in this. Prominent in this time.
Right. I mean, one key thing that you mentioned, that you don't want to compromise with quality. I completely agree with you, because it's true that you've invited me and I was there as an executive board member as well. And the first question I was asking to myself is that, am I really going to have a good time working with junior level MUNs, or because what I usually do is give the newcomers a chance so that they can become executive board members. But one thing I want to add to what you just said is the mix of experience. You had chairperson who had a lot of experience, and then you had vice chair and directors who were fairly learning. So it was an opportunity for your vice chair and director to learn from this chairperson as well as the other delegates. So Sumaiya, I want your input, and also reminding our viewers that you can post your comments, questions if you have any, for our guest, for myself, for Drishti, for IT Clan, do not hesitate to post. So, Sumaiya, how difficult was it managing the executive board panel?
Okay, so the first difficulty we faced in for organizing this immune was like informing the delegates and collecting the delegates. As we had faced a lot of like we have faced a pandemic situation uh, because of COVID-19. So the parents were not convinced. The institution were not convinced whether we can manage the safety issues or whether it will be safe for their
Hmm.
health or not. And so
Yep.
it was the it was the first difficulty we faced. And then the second one was managing the venue. We were very tense about the venue, that whether any institution or any institution will be convinced to give us venue for using, like, we, as Munna has said, that we always consider the quality about, not about the quantity. So we were very tense that we should like choose an institute which will be like more comfortable and more comfortable and more posh for the delegates, that they will enjoy the immune and also the environment. So yes, these are the most difficulties we have faced. And another one was is we were very tense about the EBs, but Alhamdulillah, the EBs were so much cooperative, and I would like to thank all the executive board members, that they were so much supportive and cooperative. They made the event more and at the same time they supported us, like they didn't make any complaint that why we are not getting lunch, why we are not getting transportation. Like no complaints came from events because they were cooperative and they were very much like supportive. That's why yes, the tension was about EBs, but then this was like most relief uh, portion of the immune.
Definitely, Sumaya. I mean, I was also a director general based on the committee that you assigned, and I understand the amount of responsibilities come with the title. So, Mr. Secretary General, as Sumaya mentioned, that no one complained and everyone was more into the MUN. How did you feel on the second day, Friday, when your delegates started entering your campus, East Delta University? Because it's been almost 2 years, there haven't been any on-campus MUN that took place because of the quarantine. What was your feeling in the very first day? Were you worried? Were you scared? Were you panicking, or you were confident? Tell us about your feelings, and then I'll hear from Sumaya as well. First, Munna.
Okay, well, it was actually challenging for us. Almost 2 years in the pandemic session, in the pandemic situation, we are back with our fifth edition of Dcjmun 2021. So, and also we have a little time. Almost we have a 15 to 20 time to organize this event. So we are obviously we are worried about that. Say, what are going on this session. So in the second day, when delegates are coming in our campus, it's my campus too also. I was studying in there 5 years in 2015 to 2019. So it was really amazing feeling, like the proud moment for me, as I was Secretary General of DCM 2021, and also I was the student of East Delta University, and I am the part of Drishty Chittagong as well as. So and that's when after the pandemic situation we are able to arrange this kind of successful organization, and students are have no complaint, as well as Sumaya said, and we are trying our level best to committed to give their utmost facility, their warm hospitality, and also everything is we are ensured that my quality. So then when after this when the students are coming in our campus in the program in the events, so it was very proud moment for me. And as well as I am a part of this campus, I am part of this Dcjmun, so it was really amazing moment for my life.
Great. Let us hear from Sumaya. What does Sumaya think?
Okay, so as the director, I was very worried about that whether the student will come or not. Like as we said that this was very difficult to convince the parents and also convince the delegates. And one thing I would like to mention that the delegates of this season was like was very little, and like the students from class 6, 7, 8 were participated in this season. So we were very tense that whether they will get a benefit from this season or not. But after the ending of after the session of second day, I saw that some delegates were so much like curious and interested about uh, about the third day. They were talking about, okay, I have to prepare for third day. I have to read about the rules and procedure again. I have to prepare for the solutions. Then I saw the interest. I saw the curiosity among them, and so yes, that was really excellent to see that. Okay, the delegates were enjoying our hospitality, and also they were experiencing the best EVs actually. So they were learning so many things from our EVs. So yes, that was the thing I would like to say, that yes, it was very excellent.
All right. So good to hear positive, actually mixed feedback from you, and it's natural to feel scared because that makes you ready for the experience. So I think that was a good feeling for you, Sumaya. So we have a few comments. Fahim Chaudhary says, Assalamu alaikum, Munna bhai, and Halima Begum asks a question. Hello, Charan sir and dear guests. I really want to know what are the significance of DCJMUN. So basically, DCJMUN stands for Drishty Chittagong Junior Model Event, um, and the 21 stands for the year 21. MUN is an academic simulation where participants, basically students who are below the level of year 12, that means who hasn't graduated year 12 from level 8, or perhaps you had students from level 6, grade 6, grade 7. So anyone below the grade 12, so who hasn't completed their higher secondary, can participate, and they would role play as diplomats of different countries in different committees of the UN. So basically the significance is that as a manner, as a participant, you have the opportunity to learn about negotiation, lobbying, research, diplomacy. You can do public speaking, you can network, and you can also have all different kinds of various soft skills. It's a mix package of a lot of different things that not only helps your academic but also professional life. And I believe I am an ideal example for it because I have been working for almost 10 plus years now, but I started MUN just 4.5 years ago, and I'm still doing MUN. And very soon I'll be attending an MUN as a delegate as well. So the reason I'm still doing it because I find immense tricks of the trade. So when you ask about the significance of DCJ MUN, any MUN conference has a lot of significances, but Drishti as a junior model UN conference in Chittagong is pretty much going to give you an excellent experience. So that's the answer. So Fahim also further elaborates that Munna Bhai was the greatest section as I participate in all DCJ MUN experience. So he has attended almost 5 times, and also says that if I'm doing well or not. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So let us go back to focusing on the MUN, and we're almost at the end of our discussion. So my first question this time is to Sumaya. So, Sumaya, now you've become the Director General, and we have met. I've met with both of you in other MUNs in Chittagong, where you were delegate. So I remember your faces. So, what's next for you to achieve from Drishti, Sumaya?
Is it from Drishti or Dcjmun?
Both. What is there for Sumaya to achieve from Drishti Chittagong, DCJ, or any other events?
Okay, so as I have mentioned earlier that Drishti Chittagong is known for its unity and cooperation. So yes, we have a plan for Drishti from Drishti Chittagong is we will establish a debate complex where there will be we have a small library now, but we have a plan to like build a debate complex. There will be places for debate practices. There will be some books from which the students can learn about the debate and practice the debate session. And we have planned from Dcjmun that uh, till now we have organized Dcjmun just for Chittagong only. But in the next from the next year, we will try our best to invite delegates from home and abroad. Like Dcjmun will not be Chittagong based anymore. Dcjmun will be national and international event, inshallah. So yes, that is the plan and that is the like wish from Dcjmun authority and this Chittagong in that regard.
Great. These are exciting words from Sumaya. Let me hear from Munna. What are the big picture goals that you see for DCJ MUN and any other MUN activities that Drishti Chittagong is going to hold in the future? Sumaya gave us some ideas. I want to hear from you.
Okay, actually, that is the we have a big surprise in the next year, and all of you know that Drishti Chittagong organized their fifth edition of Dcjmun 2020 in the consecutive year 2015 to 2021. So the next year, obviously, we are going to organize Dcjmun 2026, the sixth edition. But before this, we are going to organize for the first time in the history of Drishti Chittagong. Drishti Chittagong will going to organize the Drishti Chittagong International Model United Nations Conference 2020, which is entitled as the name of Chittagong Man 2001.0 2022. So because of the putting this name Chittagong Man, actually with Drishti Chittagong uphold the glory or uphold the proud of the Chittagong in the world. So that's why we are going to organize in this year. We are going to for the first time in the international MUN. We are expecting all of the delegates and all the participants are attending in here, and all of you are invited in our first edition of international MUN, which is Chittagong Man 2022 in the date of 10 to 12 March in 2022. 2022. So this is our next year planning. DCJ MUN is the obviously we are unique project, and beside along with this, we are the next project, which is the first edition of all of you hear about in recently in the Chittagong MUN 1.0. So we are coming with our event. We are within a short moment. We are within few days. We are coming with our events and hope this year and next year we will be rock with again Chittagong Man 1.0 at Drishti Chittagong International Model United Nations Conference.
Exciting times. Fahim Chaudhuri is eagerly waiting, as well as a lot of people. We have a comment from one of the veteran munners in the country of the circuit. So, all the way from leading university, Shamannur Mohian Sayer, one of the alumni, he says that I was privileged to join DCJMU in 2018 as an executive board member. And he further suggests that he got very enthusiastic munners from school and college in his committee, of course. And he also says it's nice to see all of us in one frame. The hospitality, organizational behavior, all was top notch. Keep going and take love. So, any words for Shamannur Mohian Sayer, Munna?
Thank you,
Sumaya?
Shanu Muhir Sayan Bhaiya. Actually, I was remembering those times. Actually, I was the chief of staff in Dcjmun 2018. So, thank you, Bhaiya, again for with us, and take love also with us, and hope we are see you again in the next year.
Yes, I
Awesome.
would like to say something
Yeah,
for Sahib Bhaiya.
of course.
The time the Sahib Bhaiya was the vice president of UNC TAT committee, and for the shortage of secretary, I was though my post was the director of delegate affairs, but I had to serve as conference officer also. So I saw
Okay.
how much he was cooperative or how much he was interested to teach the delegates. So thank you so much, sir, for being so much cooperative to our delegates. And I found him as the vice chair in Cjmun 2019. I was the delegate of that committee. At that committee also, Bhaiya recognized me, and Bhaiya guided me for many things, and he said that why you are not speaking for the first day. Then I found that yes, he was right. I should have talked in first session, so that maybe after that I could get an hour. But no, that was that was not possible. Okay, but thank you so much, Star Bhaiya, for your guidance and for your cooperation all the session or all the time we made. You were so much helpful and cooperative. Thank you so much, Star Bhaiya.
Absolutely, a lot of good words and praise for Shaman Nur Mohian Sayer, who I've met twice during leading University MU in 2019 and 2020, and he is absolutely a gentleman, great persona, and definitely a great manner as an executive board member. Thank you so much for joining. My last question to both Munna and Sumaiya before we wrap up today's show. So, as mentioned, IT Clan BD, who was the official IT partner along with East Delta University being your venue partner. You also had a few other partners along with that. So, how important it is for Drishti Chittagong to maintain collaborations and partnerships with such small, medium enterprises and large corporations within the country so that you can continue arranging and organizing such MUNs. As noted that you mentioned in March, you're going for an international MUN. So how important it becomes for you to have such partnerships with profit for-profit companies like ITCL and BD, like East Delta University. So, and if you have any shout out, if you want to promote something, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you again, Bhaiya. Actually, we believe that debate, MVN, all kind of things are especially about the networking. So, for the networking, if we will be going to organize any kind of events, which is other debate or MVN, we believe that we need official partner, many kinds of partner association, because networking is the most thing to promote our events in the world. So in this why for this why for this reason we are enthusiasts. We are have to looking our partners to have our in the next edition, as well as obviously. And I would like to thanks IT Clan BD as our IT partner, venue partner, East Delta University, and our association with British Care, and for their support, for their contribution, I mean, utmost support. We are able to organize this kind of organization. And before to wrap up, I would like to thanks all kind of people who are directly or indirectly behind the scenes of scene of Dcjmun 2021. And finally, I would like to mention one name who is not the part of the Drishti Chittagong, but who is supporting me from the beginning and the end of the last. This name is MD Shipnul Islam, founder and co-chairman, the trustee board of the NSTU Modern Nations. This guy was really helping me. So and finally, I'd like to thanks all of the people, all of the delegates, of the teacher, respected teachers, and venue partners, institution partners, and obviously IT partner for their utmost IT support, and obviously my team, secretariat, and also behind the scene, the four people: the Masud Bokul, Sabir Shah, Saifuddin Munna, and Kaji Arfat. These people are obviously supporting us always in every time. So thank you, and thank you everyone. Hope we will see you next year, Chittagong Man 1.0. And this is our very first MAN, the international MAN. So hope for the best. Thank you again.
Thank you, Munna. I'm going to pass the floor to Sumaya to give some shout out, some any message. Sumaya, floor is yours.
Okay, so as Munna has said that it is very important to create the network between the organization. So we are thankful to IT Clan BD for being our IT partner. We believe that this kind of partnership will help us in further also, because we need the promoters and the media partners are the most important, because for hosting an event, then the promoting the event. So yes, that is very important, networking and communication. And Drishti Chittagong is always focused about that how you will communicate the people and how you will continue the networking and the communication. So yes, that is about that. And one thing I would like to mention about Dcjmun Secretariat, because even though I was the Director General of this event, but for the from the very beginning I was not there because of my personal problems or my exams. So the secretariat who was working, who was not in the post, but they worked really hard. Even they took my responsibility also on their shoulders. So I am very much thankful to them. I am very much thankful to Munna Majumder Bhaiya for believing me and having faith on me that okay, this girl will handle the situations. So okay, thank you Munna Bhaiya. And I would like to thank my seniors from Drishti Chittagong for supporting us, for cooperating us, for helping us financially, mentally, and any other way we needed the help. And would like to thank the executive board members again for being so nice and cooperative to our delegates and teaching them the best things they could have learned. And also the venue partners and the audiences, the delegates who supported us by participating. Thank you everyone, and thank you Chayan Bhaiya for this for organizing this kind of show. We could talk about this Jammu and Drishti. It is very important to talk about Drishti in this kind of show. So thank you so much for organizing this kind of show. Thank you.
You guys are both welcome, and I appreciate the fact that you're giving shout outs to almost everyone and maintaining equality. I want to add by saying that my 3 days, actually, it was a 2 day stay at Chittagong, was one of the finest because of the hospitality. I noticed Abu Sayam commenting, who was one of the, I think, best Secretariat board member who was recognized. And also I had a quality discussion with Zunaid Kaushik Chaudhary, who I met at another MUNs. I met him professionally, so thanks to him for recommending my name. And also I would like to confirm that IT Clan BD is going to be there, extending their support whenever you need with such events. Even though we are located in Dhaka and you're located in Chittagong, that doesn't mean we cannot collaborate. So we can always support each other with different resources, assets, and help. So thanks again. So that's pretty much it for today's discussion. I believe we had a productive, informal chit chat session, but we did also cover a lot of different areas. We talked about Drishti Chittagong, we talked about different sessions, we recognized whose contribution was there, and finally, we were able to put a very prominent spotlight on Dcjmun 2021. So on that note, I will take leave from both of you. So Munna, Sumaiya, thank you so much for coming. If you have anything else to say, do you want to have a closing remark? Anything you want to add? Or we're good?
Okay, I'd like to mention the last thing before the going. I would like to
Yeah.
thanks from my core of heart, Ahmed Kabir Chaion Bhaiya, for being with us from the beginning to the end. And you are obviously you are helping us to a lot of in our executive board members and helping us to reach the all of the things in the session of the MUN. And finally, and this kind of such an activity, join the clan. It was really a great honor for us to honor to be a part of this show. So and thank you Bhaiya again, and hope to see you in our next MUN Chittagong MUN 2021. We are eagerly waiting for you to for being with us for two. We will have it in our next edition. Thank you Bhaiya.
Hopefully. Thank you so much. Munna, Sumaiya, do you want to add something?
No, I would like to wrap up, but I would like to
All right.
invite all of the people who are watching this show, please do visit in our page Drishti Chittagong, and if you have any query about Drishti Chittagong and the activities of Drishti Chittagong, please do knock us, and we will more than happy to inform you about our activities. And yes, please mark your calendar for Chittagong month, because something bigger and something exciting is coming for you all. Thank you, everyone.
Absolutely. So details about Drishti Chittagong can be found in our page. In the previous page, we have tagged Drishti Chittagong, so you can definitely find it out. So Sumaiya and Munna, I'll put you in the backstage. Do not leave, just for the time being. While I wrap up. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
All right. So before we go, I want to remind everyone that today's IT Clan BD has been sponsoring this discussion. And one of the points I want to highlight, that IT Clan BD recently released their first inventory management software called Clanven. It's a robust solution which has different modules to support all the needs of small medium enterprise to large. We just recently shared a link to the Code Canyon site. Have a look, try it out, and let us know your feedback. On that note, we are taking your leave, and on the way wrapping things up, here's the promo one last time about Dcjmun 2021. Thank you.